Today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 ways to get internet at your off-grid property. Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to be talking about how you can get internet at your off-grid property, right? This is one of the main concerns that people have about moving off-grid, right? How are we going to get internet? That's such an integral part of our life, right? So how are we going to do that? Well, today I'm going to share with you 6 different ways that you can get internet on your off-grid property. Some of these may work well for you, some of them may not, but guaranteed you can have internet there. The first and most simple way to have internet on your off-grid property is just to use your cell phone. Think about how much you actually use the internet, what you actually need the internet for. Chances are that for a lot of people, you can do everything that you need to do with your cell phone, right? I mean, you can do your online banking, you can shoot YouTube videos and upload videos right from your phone, you can check in with all your social media, you can read every blog post you ever wanted to read, you could check the weather. I mean, you can do everything almost on this phone. And so think about it. Could you get by with just a really good smartphone and a cell connection? It's a good chance that you could. But maybe you say, man, that's a great idea, but the signal is so bad out there, right? Well, that could be a real possibility. And if you're still in the phase of looking for homestead property or looking for off-grid property, one thing that you probably want to do is check with the coverage maps of all the major carriers, right? Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, they all have coverage maps. And by the way, I wrote an article about this where we go into a lot of depth and I share a lot of links with you to go and check out. I'll link to that article down below in the description where you can get some more details about what we're talking about in this video here today. So you check those coverage maps, right? And you find, yeah, there's a signal. You go out, right? You look at the property, you got your phone, you're like, not a very good signal, right? Maybe 1 bar. Maybe you got to walk around your property, right? And you find, oh, I've got 1 signal over here, right? But nowhere else. And so what do you do about that? Well, there's some pretty cool tools that can help you out with that. It's called a cell signal booster, right? WeBoost is a company, like a real popular company that makes those. And basically what this does, it's a device that has an external antenna, right? And you point that antenna towards a cell tower. There's a really cool app you can get, it's called Open Signal. It will show you with a compass, like what direction the cell tower is that your phone's connected to. Even if you have a really weak signal, it says it's over there, right? So you point the external antenna over there. And then there's a cable that comes down to a little box. This little box basically amplifies that signal and then sends it down the cable to another antenna that then broadcasts that to your cell phone. It works with all carriers, right? And so then your phone communicates with this antenna that comes off of the box, and then it sends it back out to the internet, right? Back out to the cell tower. And so that can be something that would really help you. It's not a subscription service, right? You buy the box one time, you set it up, and you're good to go. It can cover your whole house or maybe the whole part of your property, right? With this cell signal booster from a company like WeBoost. I think, well, all right, that's good, right? I mean, I know I can do a lot with my cell phone, but I need to use my laptop or I need to use a computer for work, right? I just can't do it all on my cell phone. Well, what you can do with your cell phone is called tethering, right? So you can tether your phone with a cable from your phone to your laptop or your computer and then use it as a modem where you connect your laptop to the internet. Or you can turn on what's called like Wi-Fi hotspot or personal hotspot on your phone. And this turns into a little Wi-Fi device. And then you connect, say, like 5 devices up to it. Your laptop or computer being one of them. And so that's a really good solution. But you need to be aware that sometimes the speed is a little bit slow if you are tethering your phone to your laptop or computer. Also, you may have a data cap on that, and so you may not be able to use all of your unlimited, right? Unlimited data. You want to make sure you check what plan you're getting and what unlimited actually means with your cell phone company. Again, check out that article that I wrote, go in more detail on that. But you can tether it. If you just have a little bit of stuff that you need to do on your laptop that's not really data intensive, that's not a problem at all, right? Easy to do. All right, so the first way, just use your cell phone. Number 2, use your cell phone with a cell phone booster. Number 3 is gonna be what we call fixed wireless broadband. And basically what that is there are companies, like local companies, and they have a internet connection. They will build a big tower, like a radio tower, on their property, or they may rent property to build it on. And then they will put antennas on that tower and point them in various directions. Now, from those antennas then, they're broadcasting out an internet connection. You subscribe to their service, and they will install an antenna on your house, which points right towards their tower. Okay, so you got tower to tower. It's gotta be line of sight, right? Like they have to be able to see each other. So usually they're pretty high. And then from there, this antenna on your house is then connected by a cable down to a modem. And then you connect your computer, your laptop, your cell phone, whatever you want, to the Wi-Fi that's provided by that modem. And so basically, you have a wireless internet connection from antenna to a company that is far away. It could be a couple miles away, right? But you have a fixed, it's called fixed wireless, meaning it's not mobile. You can't like take it with you anywhere. It is permanently attached to your house, okay? Fixed wireless internet. And so that is another way that you can do it. And you just need to check in your area to see if that's actually available for you. It may not be, but it's something that you definitely want to check into when you're looking for off-grid internet. Number 4 is kind of like a hybrid between using your cell phone and fixed wireless internet. It's kind of like fixed mobile internet, and there's several different companies that provide it, but Unlimitedville is a good example of that. And basically what you do is you buy a unit from them. It's a modem, like a Wi-Fi wireless 4G modem, and so it connects to the cell signal, and then it broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal in your house like your regular modem would in a regular grid connected house. But the difference is that you don't have the limit caps and the speed caps that you would if you were just using your phone, right? And so it's really unlimited Wi-Fi through these various companies that you get. And it is like fixed wireless internet because you have a big antenna that's pointing off of your house. The 5th way to connect your off-grid property to the internet is to use satellite internet, like with HughesNet. Right, HughesNet is the largest satellite internet provider in the United States. And what's kind of cool about that is that you can have internet in any location, right? If you have no cell signal, you have no fixed wireless provider, you can still get internet through HughesNet and the satellite. What they're gonna do is mount a satellite dish on your house. It's gonna look something like, say, a satellite dish for DirecTV or Dish Network, and it's gonna connect up to the HughesNet satellite, and then inside your house, you'll have a modem which will then broadcast your internet over Wi-Fi, and you can connect to it just like normal. Now there are some criticisms, right, with satellite internet. It can be a little bit slow. It can be affected by weather and different things like that. You do have data limits, right? And so you need to size the package that you want appropriately for the amount of data that you're going to be using. Otherwise, you could be really disappointed. But a lot of these really negative reviews about satellite internet, I think, are coming from people that join the service with unrealistic expectations, right? I mean, your signal is going all the way up into outer space and then coming back down to Earth and then going back up to outer space and then coming back down to your computer, right? I mean, that's amazing technology, but it takes a little bit of time to do that. It's not like dial-up, right? But it's not the fastest thing in the world either. And then number 6 is going to be the super geeky solution, all right? So if you like to geek out on technology and stuff, then this is the solution that might work for you depending on your location. And again, remember guys, there's an article linked down in the description below where we go into a lot more detail than we can in this video here. But the super geeky solution is basically you have a friend somewhere, hopefully up on a hill or down in a valley, that you have direct line of sight to their house, right? And so they have good internet service at their house and they want to share that with you. And so basically you're going to set up like fixed wireless internet basically, but you're just going to buy the equipment yourself and set it up. You'll put a dish on your house and a dish on their house, right? And then it will beam the internet signal back and forth between your house and their house. And it's amazing. I mean, this thing, it can go for miles away, right? So if you've got a friend, you can see their house and it's up on the side of a hill somewhere, you're down in a valley. If you can have line of sight, you can line up those dishes and you can connect to the internet, and it can be super fast, right? I mean, just as fast as the internet that they have at their house, right? The equipment is that good. And so guys, those are 6 of the different ways that you can get internet at your off-grid property. Guys, if you want to follow along on our adventure moving off grid in North Idaho, make sure you click my face right down there and subscribe to the channel. We hope you guys have a really great day and keep smiling.